How's it going, guys? Bainey here, and welcome back to Facebook Ads for Small Businesses, where I teach small business owners just like you exactly how to run Facebook ads for your business, so you don't have to pay someone like me thousands of dollars a month to do it for you. In this video, guys, and the next couple videos, I'm going to be showing you how to do some split testing. And to be honest, these might be a little bit confusing for you if you're just getting started, but what I recommend you do is you watch the next couple videos. It'll be video 28, 28.1, 28.2, 28.3, something like that. There'll be a few split testing videos. They might not make sense to start off with. It might be a little bit confusing depending on how mechanically minded you are, I guess. But I highly recommend you just watch them all the way to the end and then continue on with the rest of the course. And then when you're setting up ads, you're spending $20, $30, $50 a day, come back, watch these videos again and learn how I did split testing. It will probably make a lot more sense then once you've got more ads set up. So hopefully all that makes sense. And before I get into it, hit that subscribe button for us, hit that like button. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I do my best to answer them. But that being said, let's jump into today's video and the next couple of videos where I'll be showing you how to do split testing. This is a brand new account. This is going to be very similar to what you're going to be looking at when you're first started, and hopefully be pretty valuable to see exactly what I've done. These ads right down here, your account should look like this. If it's not, go over here, hit Ads Manager, and you'll come to something like this. If you're following along, make sure you've set up your custom columns, you've named it whatever you've named it, and you've set them up the same way I have in a previous video. Let's come down here, and the budget to start with was $40 per day. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to create two different campaigns at $20 a day each, and that's these two campaigns here. And they're just targeting very broad interests. Because they're selling lollies, one campaign was targeting candy and the other campaign was targeting lollies. So let's just see how I've set this up. Go to lollies, open it up here. Let's just have a look. As you can see, my naming convention is very basic because I leave everything wide open. I don't do age groups and stuff like that, not to get started anyway. As you can see, I just kept it very vague. I knew what I was targeting, so I didn't need to do very detailed stuff. Allen Lollies is what I was targeting. And we come down here, like I said, website, it was optimizing for purchases straight away. This was turned off, date range. I started it late in the afternoon, which I shouldn't have done that. I should have started it in the morning the next day, but that's all right. Come down here, like ages was wide open, and the targeting was Allen Lollies, and because everyone loves lollies, so I just went broad. I'd press that on, and like I said in other videos where I've told you to turn this on or turn this off, it's not a rule set in stone. Nothing I say you should follow exact. So don't take what I say as absolute rule that you can't do this or you can't do that, you can never do this, you can never do that. It's always worth testing everything all the time. Just keep that in mind. Allen Lollies, I went broad on the targeting. Automatics, just left it as automatic. Left all this as is. And then when I came to the ads level, because I was spending $20 a day on this campaign, I wanted to have 4 ads running. So that's what I did. As you can see here, there was 4 ads running. And this is my version of split testing. I just had 4 totally different products. Because it was a brand new account, I didn't know which product customers were going to be drawn to the most. I just picked 4 random products from the website that had previously had good engagement. When she'd posted something on the Facebook page, these had more likes than some of the other products. So these are the top 4 I grabbed, and then we just spent money on it, see how it went. As you can see here, we'll just go through some of the results. This campaign spent $70 and we didn't get 1 sale. That's not out of the ordinary for a brand new account, new products. Facebook doesn't really know who to show it to yet, and it's just like it's trying to find your ideal customers. Don't get discouraged if you're spending a couple $100, you're not getting any sales. It's really normal, to be honest, just especially when you're getting started. For the first couple of weeks, I had 4 products. I didn't know which one was going to do the best, so I started running them, and you just got to pretty much spend money, wait for the results to come back, and see how you go. In this one, as you can see here, the cost per click was $4.30 for this product, $2.83 for the strips, 88 cents for the bullets. But then you've got to look down here and see that it only spent $1.75, so it's not the best indication. Maybe if that spent $20, then that price might go up a bit, so you've got to keep that in mind too. Just because it is 80 cents doesn't mean it's the better one, just because it just didn't spend much money on it. And $2.33. Obviously, out of all these products, the cheapest clicks were this one, and this one. This obviously had the cheapest clicks, but because it only spent $1.70, I just don't. There's not enough data to do a good conclusion on that. And if Facebook would have spent more money on it, if it would have thought people was going to click it more, I've left that out just because that is my opinion. And if it did spend more money on it, it might have been cheaper clicks still. But just to start off with, these two were the better ones. We come over here, and then we look at the add to carts. So this one here had 0 add to carts, and this one here had 3. Obviously, out of this campaign, these strips, which was this product here, you obviously can tell by the photo, was the most popular. So out of the $70 I spent, didn't get any sales, but that product was easily the most popular. So let's come back to the other campaign I ran at the same time. So so that was the one we just looked at then. Here's the other one. And the way I've set it up is, very similar. I just went con for conversion, candy for the interest, go over the ad set, left it broad, 18 million, optimizing for purchases, dates, wide open on the ages. And again here, we're just targeting candy, very broad interest, and all this was left the same. And then the same thing on the ads. We just, same pictures, same product, same everything. Then we come along here and we see, okay, which one did the best. And on this one, we spent $120 and we got one sale for $6 each, and it was the strips. So the strips did well in this campaign, and that did well in the other campaign. Then we just have to look at some figures, and 196. The cost per click for the strips was $1.96, and for the bullets on this one went up to $1.44. But again, still, it only had 2 clicks. So for some reason, Facebook just didn't want to spend much money on those bullets, which tells me that they just didn't think the customer base was going to like them. So that's why they didn't waste much money on it. Out of all these 4 again, the strips is a clear winner. And then we look at this, and it had 34 add to carts, which is, because it had 34 add to carts and only 2 initiate checkouts, I would say what that is one or two people have added something to cart 4 or 5 times. They've gone back and forth, back and forth. You wouldn't get that many add to carts and only 2 initiate checkout. That's probably what that is, but still it gives us a good indication. We had more add to carts, and we had 2 initiate checkouts and 1 sales for the strips. So my version of split testing is I had 2 campaigns. Go back to the 2 campaign levels. 2 campaigns, $20 each per campaign, 1 interest each per campaign. So we'll go over the ad set level. Because to start off with, what you want to do is you just want to find your winning product to start off with. And I didn't know what the winning product was. I wasn't too fussed about the audiences. I just needed to find which product my potential audience is going to click on or buy the most. 1 interest in each campaign, and then you go over the ad set level, and they'll over to the ad level, and they'll literally the exact same ad. Out of what happened then, after I found, okay, most people are clicking on the strips the most, they're the most add to carts, they're the most initiate checkout, stuff like that. Then I created a new ad set, and I'll show you the results from that. So if we change the date range to go 2 weeks after that, and we come down here, and what I did is, because that in the campaign that got the sale, I was using candy as the interest. So what I did is I duplicated this campaign up here, which is, I'll go over these another day. These are just like campaigns to just get cheap likes. So what I literally did, this one here was the winner. So I duplicated that, which is this one here, and then I'll show you what I did. We open that up, come to the ad set level. So it's still targeting candy. Same, everything the same. I should have left everything broad. Yep. So I literally just duplicated it. But then on the ads level, what I did is I changed all of the products to the stripes. Or the candy, the sugar strips, or whatever they are. So as you can tell, these have gone a lot better. We've got 12 sales at $12 each, and then 4 sales at $32 each. Obviously, when I realized they were responding better to this product, then I made a campaign just for this product. Got clicks down to $1.40. We've got a lot more add to carts, a lot more initiate checkouts. Obviously the purchases are down to $12, so really, really good. Return on ad spend is 1.28, which I'll get to return on ad spend in another video. So obviously that went very good. So then what I did is I just duplicated that again. I just literally, okay, this campaign's going good, just duplicated it again and just made an identical one, did the same thing. But now I'm targeting different interests. Because I knew this campaign went good with the interest as candy, and the ad was this. Now my next move is to find different audiences. I literally just duplicated it, which is this one here. I should have probably named it better, but this is where I've named it here. These are the different interests I've then now targeted. I duplicated it. I think I kept the product the same. Yes, I did. So then I've duplicated the winner, and now I'm just targeting different interests. So if I come in here, come down here, this will be the interest I've picked. I'll show you how to do this in another video. I've excluded people that have visited my website or interacted with my Facebook page in the last 365 days. Because these are cold audience ads, I want to reach brand new people. I don't want these ads to go to people that have already viewed one of my ads or been to my website before. That's what my retargeting ads are for. You don't do this to start off with because everyone's brand new. But once you start spending money, you want Facebook to only find new people on these cold audience ads. So that's what this is here. This is literally excluding people who've viewed ads on Instagram, Facebook, or my website. Come down here. As you can see, I just picked the interest and then named that. Because I've got 3 ad sets here, I only want to have 1 ad in each ad set, unless I've got a bigger budget, because I'm only spending $20 a day on this campaign. So if I have $20 a day, and that's split up between 3 ad sets, that's about $7.50 or whatever it is, $7 something each ad set. But then if I had 3 ads inside that ad set, each ad would only be getting like $2 something a day. You just don't want to do that. If you're only spending $15 a day, have only 3 versions. So have 3 ad sets, or if you've only got 1 ad set, have 3 ads. Hopefully that makes sense. So as you can see, I've just came down here and I've just changed the interest. And then we look at some of the results, and obviously some went a lot better than others. Only 1 sale for desserts, 5 for candy. Candy's obviously the one that's winning at the moment. Confectionery is 3 for $23. But then you've also got to pay attention to the ROAS as well, because even though these sales cost a little bit more, these people spent a little bit more money. We got $124 worth of sales out of those people, and we only got 112 out of these sales, even though we got 2 more sales. You got to keep that in mind too when you turn in ads on and off. You might go, okay, yeah, $23 is obviously higher than this. You might turn this one off, but at the end of the day, this one's actually made more money. And as it spent way less, so it actually only spent $70, and it made more money than the other one. So you've got to keep that in mind too. That's something to look at when you turn in ads on and off. But what I did after that is I've then duplicated those ads again, and I'm running with as you can see, running with these ads up here. So I've just literally duplicated it again, went with candy because obviously candy was the winning interest, and now I'm split testing different ads again. I kept the winning ad in there, and now I'm just testing different ads, different products. And obviously the Nerds is getting really good sales at what is it, $11.34 per purchase. A lot of add to carts, good amount of initiate checkouts and purchases, and a ROAS is 2.21, so it's really good. And this is pretty much all I'm at to at this stage. I think I've just made this the same as the other one, but we'll have a look. Candy, because obviously candy's been the best interest for me. And Nerds again, yeah. Okay, so I used the winning product, same as the other one. And this one's getting $9 sales and a 4.23 ROAS. Really, really good results. And that's only been, a month and a half it's taken me to get this far. because you want to, when you're first getting started, like these ones down here, I had to leave running for like, you know, at $20 a day, I left that one running for nearly 4 days before I turned it off because it wasn't getting results. This one here I left going for nearly 7 days, so I just needed more data. Once I created these ads here, I turned this one off, and then I left this one running at, you know, $20 a day. I spent 500, so whatever that is, 20 days or something. And then at the same time, I created this one and running that at the same time. But I would have turned this one off a lot sooner. Yeah, I did. I turned this one off after $340 because the sales were just too expensive. I turned that one off. I left this one on. I duplicated into this. When that started getting better results, I turned the other one off. So that's what you do. You just, as you get better results, you just turn the previous ones off. If for some reason, if the new ones you create aren't getting as good as results as the ones you just launched, you obviously turn the one that's not getting as good a results off. The idea is to just continue to get better and better results and have one as your base. So you don't want to turn ads off completely. You always want to have your winning ad running. And it's very similar to how they explain stuff back in your old science, you know, in your science class in school. You always want to control test. These two at the moment are my controls. These are all retargeting ads. So that's a hot retargeting ad, warm retargeting ad, and that's a prospecting ad. That is also a retargeting ad. It should be start spending money on it today. I just set that up yesterday. These ones are going really good. I'm going to leave them for a while because the results are so good on them. And then when it comes to turning one off, at this stage, it's going to be this one because the sales are a little bit more expensive. Let's have a look at the ROAS, and the ROAS is nowhere near as good as that. So I'm probably almost close to turning this one off now because my money's better spent on this one that's getting cheaper sales and the ROAS is higher. So that's where I'm at with this one. I'm not real too worried about the ROAS on this one because it's a prospecting ad. So anything I get from that is a bonus. Like I said, I'll expand prospecting ads in another video. But these ones are getting really good results. These retargeting ads could be going better, to be honest. Retargeting ads are usually your better performing ads, and getting a ROAS of 0.7 and 1.1 isn't the best, to be honest. So I will be playing with these in the next couple of days, and I'll probably show you what I'll do in regards to that so that can be helpful for you. But I'm pretty sure that's all I'm at this stage. How much sales? We've got 18 and 22. Yeah, over the next day or maybe two, I will probably, I'm not sure if I'll turn this one off or I might just duplicate this one and then spend more money on it. I'll have to speak to the customer and see if they're happy to spend another $20 per day because these results are profitable. You know, $11 sales with a ROAS of, that's profitable. So, I'll have to speak with that. It's one of those things where you don't really want to turn it off because it's making money, but that $20 per day could be spent on this one, which obviously is getting better results. So I'll have to speak to her, see what she wants to do there, or she might want to just up the budget more, so then I can just spend $40 a day or $60 a day on this one and just let it keep going and ticking over. That's how this is a brand new account. It's only a month and a half in, so that's how I've done the split testing to date. Obviously, once that's a very basic version of split testing. I've literally just split tested products, and the main part of the content on the products is the picture. You can go really in depth with the split testing. You can take the product, like say this nerd, this is a winning product, and you could split test the text up here. You could put a button on it. You could write different text on the button. There's heaps of different ways you could do it, but I literally just wanted to find a winning product, and the best way to do that with lollies is the pictures. That's how I've done that split testing. And if you're starting an e-com store and you've got 50 products, that's probably how I'd recommend doing it for you as well. Pick the top 5 or 10 products that one you think will do well, or that have proven to done well in the past through every time you post it, it's gotten good likes, it's gotten good comments, stuff like that, and then start split testing that way. Hopefully that all makes sense, guys. A lot goes into the split testing. Like I said, you don't want to just turn the ads off completely. Say if you're running 2 ads and they're both getting shit results, like this one, to start off with, were both getting crap results. If you just turn those both off, what you basically did is you tell Facebook that those results are crap, start again, which when you're first starting, the results are going to be crap. So you just got to build on them. $120, and I got one sale for $120. But then as I was split testing and testing more ads, I started getting sales for $20. So when you first started, you just got to have your base ad running. So as we got going, they were both running at the same time. This got no results, so I turned it off. I kept this one running. Then I created this ad and I kept them both running until obviously this one went way, way better. So I turned this one off. And then I created this ad. I kept these two running at the same time. They spent a bit of money. I would have turned this one off first because the results weren't as good as this one. And then I duplicated this one into this one. And then once that started getting better results, I turned this one off. So you always want to leave the winning ad running while you split test something else. Wait for that to get better results before you turn the next one, before you turn the old one off. You don't want to just turn them off completely and start from scratch every time, because it just resets the algorithms and it just plays games with Facebook, and then it doesn't know what to do because you pretty much just told it that it's doing something wrong, and it's, you know, it just confuses it. Always keep it running while you split test and stuff. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and send this video to a friend. If you've got a friend that's just starting Facebook ads, they've got a business that they're selling products online, these videos are going to be priceless. They don't have to pay anyone else to do this for them. They can sit down, watch my videos 3 or 4 times if they have to. It's all free, doesn't cost them a cent, and it's exactly what I would do for their business if they were to hire me anyway. Yeah, feel free to share it with anyone that you think might get value out of it. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.